was muted. That more likely. All right, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, everyone's here, and we are joined today with Jay Coper. Oh my god, they're racing the same sprite, except one's dark.
When we started making custom sprites for this game, I never imagined the amount of dark sprites and everything that would be made. Ooh.
Oh, that's a traditional tree pull there.
Yeah, cheap tree pull for 80 rupees. Both with the same start here. Uncle Passage.
Mm-hmm. Blue Boomerang fans should be happy to see that one. Oh, that's really nice to have nice and early.
It sure is. You know what's not nice is that boomerang, because now it's going to get in the way every time you try to, or you want to have that hook shot out.
Oh,
You got to switch to it instead of having it ready when you save and quit. They can use that now to travel a little faster. So Kyle's got a little bit of a lead here, but JSR's got a little more money, so...
Ooh, we figure out the sun drop is a blue rupee.
Yeah, money is not an issue this seed, that's for sure. Crab's also dropping a blue rupee, I think.
Looks like it. Yeah, you are right.
I didn't catch that.
That was such a quick look. Oh my god. I was like, what was that?
Oh,
it's red rupee. Okay.
Red rupee. Probably not necessary this seed, considering how free the money is.
Probably will not have that visit if they do Ganon. Absolutely not.
I'm trying to imagine a scenario where you'd rather just, like if there's 300 rupees on the ledge, if you just kill Aghanim to get the money, if there's no easiest source of it.
Yeah, that would be a thing for sure. Oh, okay.
Nice sword.
Alright, this is really pretty much no longer feeling like an open seed anymore, because generally we get those seeds where you don't get a sword for a while, but wow, they got that real quick in this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely fine with no sword for a while. Early sword to me, it just kind of screams Aghanim. Of course, they're still missing a few things here, but the hookshot and the sword are early Aghanim signs, I've found. We'll see how this plays out, though.
Alright, we're definitely in sync here.
Wow. Oh, Kyle, pause a second there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if they go to the well at the same time. Probably so.
I don't think there's any real alternative to that.
Yeah.
Man, they're like taking the exact same movements here almost in a lot of rooms even.
Yeah, this is kind of funny.
JSR, you don't need that other heart, come on.
Alright, we get our first medallion.
Ether for both of them.
Now this is kind of easy for our tracker. They keep going the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, but what was that? That was definitely well worth the 100 rupees.
That was Mire.
Oh my
fire.
god.
Wow. Nice.
This seed is loaded with stuff for them. Okay, we get our first magic. Wow!
5 and 6 both in the
Wow.
light world.
That is pretty interesting right there. And crystal too. All crystals.
Kyle going to buy bombs right away. I don't know if I agree with that, having the sword.
Yep, 5 and 6.
All shield up on the ledge there.
I don't know if they're going to pick that up. I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems unlikely. I do like having the mirror shield in Turtle Rock, if nothing else.
Alright. See where they go here. Is this the southern shore?
Yeah, I would think so. We've got the hook shot in the mirror here. Ooh!
Oh, definitely
Kyle's
difference here.
going to escape first.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's an argument for going to escape before you go down there to try to get money for Zora before you head to the south.
Yeah, that does seem to be a good play. If he does get enough money, then he can just take Flipper his way if he finds Pearl and such on the way too. Yeah. Good call there.
But I mean, there are arguments for almost any route in open mode start.
Yep. Let's see if this is a lucrative mini Moldorm cave today.
Hookshot is good here. Oh, I found going from the bottom works much easier though. They're way too wily.
Oh yeah, there you go. See? That works.
There you go. Did we see anything in escape yet?
No, not as of yet.
There's some money. If JSR chooses to go right to Zora, he's got that available to him. He can't check the waterfall until he gets the Moon Pearl, but...
Mm-hmm. Now let's see if he actually goes all the way to Ice Rod Cave. Looks like he is. Alright, the first bottle has been discovered by Kyle.
That is interesting. Could be pretty significant.
Uh-oh,
Oh
JSR's
god, that was close. He was living in that crab's hitbox for a minute there.
Alright,
More
he's
money.
definitely no shortage of money.
There's been talk in the past of 300 rupees being a requirement for Zora, and it actually isn't, but it's something that's kind of it definitely pushes you that way, even if it isn't a strict requirement.
Alright, we're gonna see some fake flippering here.
Yep, nice first try for JSR. Checking the island and then heading up to Hobo probably.
Oh, more cash. Alright, we might see a double fake flipper. He's gonna probably jump off here, or I don't know. Depends on what he wants to do.
I would expect him to.
Mm.
I guess not.
Yeah, thinking something else.
Yeah, there is the drawback of going there before you have the Moon Pearl, and maybe you want to hold off. Since it's a significant swim to get there, you want to really make it worth your while.
Oh, he's going for the escape play now.
Plus, being able to water walk at the to buy the flippers is much faster than having to walk around.
Most definitely.
Money just raining on Kyle. Let's see what he decides to do after this.
Yep, he does have that bottle, so I'm kind of curious when he's going to route to go to the sick kid.
Looks like he's not going to do any fake flippers right now.
Yeah. Maybe, Sahasra's hut?
That's what it's looking like.
Yep, at the moment it is sequence breaking for sure if you go to Zora, because we don't have any items to technically get us there by logic.
Right, but the hobo was already sequence breaking.
Yep, that's true.
Not that it got anything.
Now let's see if what we collect today in Sahasra's hut. Oh,
there's
there they are!
No longer sequence breaking. Oh, and there's the cape.
Wow, okay, with cape, the only thing missing now is that lamp, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see it in the waterfall, but maybe it's in Eastern. Maybe Zora has it.
Oops.
Either way, they'll find it soon.
Yeah, with no gloves of any sort or book, they kind of left with not many options here.
Oh, JSR going straight to the back. He doesn't have the lamp. He does have the fire rod, though.
Oh yeah, he can light up that torch to still see.
We'll see now what he gets in this chest if he makes it there. If it's a key, does he go all the way to the back? You'd think he would.
Oh yeah.
It's certainly a little tricky, though, with only 5 hearts. Alright, nicely done so far. Hitting that first torch.
Should be around to the right here. Just going. There it is.
Oh, he lit the one on the left.
Alright.
Just bombs.
That was pretty neat, though.
Well done by JSR.
Yeah, making very effective uses of the torches. Meanwhile, Kyle's dipping into Eastern doesn't look like he came up with anything just yet. Oh, Aginus Cave is the play that JSR is going to do, it looks like.
That's interesting. I guess he wants to get it out of the way before he heads on over to Eastern Sahasrara. Checking the ledge, too. I'm not a big fan of checking the ledge, really. It's such a long walk. More money.
Alright, money it is.
This seems like a bit of a gamble on JSR's part, really. If anything, I would say checking the bottle would be a play I'd want to make, because that bottle may have been placed early so that you had access to something important at Sick Kid, like the lamp.
You can see on Kyle's end, he's definitely, of course... Oh, there's that lamp.
There it is! Hey, what do you know? Oh, shows what I know.
Well, with that item, we know that Aghanim's a possibility now.
I think he's more than a possibility. A book! Oh, wow.
That might put Kyle in the direction
of Eastern following JSR there, but he's gonna get that lamp.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. That book changes things a little bit before he goes into.
Yeah. Oh, there's a glove, man. Okay.
Wow.
So Kyle doesn't have the lamp yet. I don't think that's going to prevent him from going right up Death Mountain, though. JSR's checking out that bottle. See if this kid does have anything.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Let's see what the bottle collects. Oh, wow.
Okay, we're checking the back of Escape here. I think there's definitely a key in one of these 3 chests, but we have seen the map, so there's 2 items here.
Oh,
Pearl.
Wow. Not quite Ganon yet, because if they find the Titan's Mitt...
Oh, no, they have access to almost all of Light World Death Mountain, so they should definitely be doing that before going to Ganon.
Exactly. Yeah. Because of the fact that we saw Lamp and the gloves, things have changed so much now.
But if I am in JSR's position here, I am very tempted once I get this cape to go straight to Ganon.
Oh yeah, because of the way he routed.
And he's thinking about it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was just pausing to mark his tracker. He pauses again. He's hesitating.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, look at this.
It's still hard to say if it's going to be required, but man.
Yeah, it's a play. What? Wait.
Where is Kyle heading?
He's thinking about it.
Is Kyle going to the south here? Why do people jump into the lake from the south side? I don't understand.
I don't know. Swimming's a little bit faster. Oh, they're thinking the same thing.
JSR's going right to Zora? Oh, he's going to check the cave here. Interesting. Okay, so they're basically doing the same thing. Kyle just hadn't checked the hobo before.
Exactly.
He'll probably jump back off and
JSR's probably gonna finish off whatever Zora's domain.
Right. Yeah, he's got all the money. But it seems very unlikely that JSR is going to head back to Eastern before killing Ganon, because...
Yeah, based on where he left, it wouldn't make no sense for him to go backtrack there at the moment.
There is a blue mail on the ledge there.
They might take it if it's this early and this little bit of hearts.
I mean, I would, but I'm not that great, so, you know... Wouldn't base my plays. Ooh. Bomb upgrade.
Yeah, I think it's kind of worth it. You never know. Ganon hugs still hurt, so getting anything else helps out. Makes a difference. Also, he's kind of, if he is thinking about the Aga play, it's kind of nice to have.
Yeah. You know what else would be nice to have is some full magic.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got that fire rod for all of these tough enemies in here, but he's got no magic to work on those enemies with.
Oh, he's gonna stun him then. Looks like with the hook shot makes sense for...
Yeah. Hopefully he gets a magic drop.
Yeah.
Is Kyle gonna pick up that blue mail? He sure is.
Yeah. Kyle definitely has a little bit more options.
Okay.
The fact
JSR doesn't have any magic.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Another reason why you want some magic there. That's a brutal mistake.
It's probably gonna go to those pots in the beginning of here. He's gonna go make a right turn here. He knows the guaranteed magic's over here.
Yeah, it's just a little unfortunate. Definitely something he probably should have thought of before heading up there. I was just thinking about magic for Fire Rod, and I even forgot that it was 100% required.
And Kyle's going to sequence break into Death Mountain, looks like.
Yeah. We know that it's not a sequence break from
yeah,
what he's
from
got,
our point. Yeah, but him, he's probably thinking, okay.
Kyle's got to know that there's progression at Agina or Desert.
Yeah, he's got the tools for that. It's just if Boots is needed for Desert Palace to finish, then he can't finish it. But he at least can search the whole thing.
Yeah. We do know that Desert is a crystal, so if it were a pendant, then just going there and maybe stealing a key if you needed it would be more tempting.
Yeah. Alright. Kyle gets his red ruby from the old man today.
This is going to be a slow Aghanim's Tower for JSR here. Those spins
because the Pearl's not here, he's going to immediately be a bunny.
Those spins are not helpful. Oh, he doesn't have the Pearl even.
Yeah.
That makes going to Aghanim more questionable. I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, he probably should have headed to Eastern. That's rough. Okay, we got anything on Death Mountain so far?
Nope. It's right now just a red rupee from the old man, so... Okay, heart piece. Oh, a green goo. Pearl was actually, if I recall, it was the back of Escape. The other side. Yeah, the 3 chests? Yes. Because Kyle found the gloves in Eastern Palace.
Half magic.
Nice.
Oh, man.
That's nice to have. Special Fire Rod. Ooh.
Yeah, if Aghanim's required in the end, it's certainly going to help out Kyle to have that half magic.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Kyle would go straight to Aghanim just yet, because he has Desert open to him because of what he has.
Yeah,
so.
And he has Hera open.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what he does.
Rupees. I'm expecting Spiral Cave check and then save and quit back to the old man and go up the west side of Dead Mountain.
Yeah, I suspect that too, unless he finds Mitz here. That's the only thing I can think would change his routing here.
Or Hammer?
Yeah, something of the sort. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess Mitz would immediately change the route because then you hop out and jump in the portal.
And let's see what it is. Oh, it's just bomb, so save and quit would be the option. Yep, absolutely. And I think Kyle may just finish off Hera when he's up here. Makes sense. He has the tools to do so.
It's a little annoying these days to not have either Master Sword or Hammer when you go to Hera for Moldorm, but it's not that bad. It's just a vanilla Moldorm fight then. And he's got 10 hearts, obviously, so he's perfectly safe, but...
he's even got the half magic and cave strat if you wanted to use that too.
I suppose so.
Alright, how many blue balls today?
Powder on the top of Spectacle Rock.
Well, that would be nice to have. It's really nice to have powder, especially in those later stages where get the Ganon's Tower, get the T-Rock if you need it. Oh, here's a quick check.
Okay. So we got red at Turtle Rock, blue at Skullwoods, and green at Swamp
Palace. Yep, that's right.
See, I bet he's gonna read this tablet, and there he goes.
That was really interesting to see. Those 3 dungeons are.
I used to be
to
skeptical of the merits of reading the tablet when you don't have the Master Sword because, you know, you're not going to get it, and obviously if it were important, you'd have access to an upgraded sword before going there. But then again, what I like about it is just how you can avoid the...
I'll mirror too quickly. He thought he had a
I
boomerang
think...
on that.
I don't know if he pushed the wrong button or if he thought he had something equipped or what.
I think he thought he had the boomerang on. So he could grab it with the boomerang for the key, but nope.
What is JSR doing?
Oh my god, is he going to go all the way this way to...
You know what he could do that would be interesting, though, is walk all the way over there, and then he'll be able to poke right into
yeah.
Pod.
He could do Pod and Eastern Palace play at the same time. Wow.
If he finds the Moon Pearl in there, which he will.
The Moon Pearl he'll find the glove. Moon Pearl was in the back of Escape.
Oh, the Moon Pearl's in the back of Escape. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. He's gonna save and quit after out of Eastern, and he's gonna lose that warp. So.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
And he has no way of searching that at the moment, but he will be able to find his glove here. And he won't have to do it in the dark because he has that lamp.
Well, it was maybe a good thought, like making the best of a bad
He was trying to make it, he's definitely trying to think of it. If I do get that pearl here, then I can still use that portal. Makes sense.
Alright, did we see anything in here so far?
No, we really haven't.
You can't Super Bunny Pod, because Kiki won't follow you as a bunny.
Yeah. Alright, just hearts so far.
There must have been an item on the bottom floor, right? The first floor, I mean. Was it just
it was a key in the other thing and the big key, because then he wouldn't be able to come up here.
Right, no, the big key was in the basement. But I mean, on the first floor there must have been an item because he didn't go and check the big chest right there.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I take it was nothing.
I think it was
two heart pieces? Okay, thanks, Zeraki.
Exactly. He's not gonna go do it then. Yeah.
He did equip the cave.
Yeah, just in case.
These spin attacks don't mean anything here, but...
There you go. Capes. Alright. That was quick.
Alright. JSR cannot be terribly happy to see that glove.
Yep. He's probably thinking, if I came here, I could have had Death Mountain access.
But we didn't see any progression there, so either desert or catfish or the first 3 chests in Pod.
Yeah, we'll see. But he's definitely gonna probably head to Desert Forest right now. And probably flip his lamp on the way out.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't.
Yeah, and then from there we'll see if Aghanim was the play to go or not.
I would personally do Aghanim before Desert to see if the boots are there, but a lot of people like to do the more efficient route of going to Desert and then hopping out and being able to save and quit at the back of Aghanim.
Yep.
But yeah, Kyle's heading up there. Okay.
All right. Well, he'll be happy to get the lamp at least, because that should help out. No dark navigation required for both our runners today, then. At this point. Alright, JSR should be pretty happy to see the pearl, at least.
I wonder if the fact that he's already killed Aghanim is going to affect his decision-making here.
It might, because he has options open for him on that side, too.
Yeah, he can go... He has full Dark World access.
Mm-hmm.
And we know there's not a lot of progression at all up on all of Death Mountain, so the better play for him might be to just go to the Dark World and maybe check Catfish and then wrap around. He can go to the Thieves Town area. He's got everything he needs to beat Skullwoods if he wants.
Exactly. He also heading to Thieves Town with Hookshot and everything. Yeah. Perfect. Well, let's see what this place has for us today for Desert.
Yeah, Desert is a real big key right here.
Oh.
That wasn't an intentional pun. A prediction of what would be in that chest.
Yeah.
The big key. Okay, small key on the torch.
Wow, so can't really progress without boots, so we'll see if we see
he can go and beat Landmollas if he wants.
That's true. He could beat Landmollas, yeah.
Technically, the boots are required by logic for the dungeon, but he can make his choice of either beating Landmollas or checking those other two chests with the key that's available to him in the back. And it looks like he's probably going to go beat Landmollas right away.
He might grab the cash too because of the stuff he still has to do in Village of Outcasts.
Yeah, I think we've confirmed by the seed's logic though right now that Aghanim is required. It's possible that going to beat Landmollas could find the other glove or the hammer and make it so that Aghanim is not required. But the seed is calling for Aghanim to be defeated.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to be. Right now, it looks like the seed's calling for Aghanim. Especially if Kyle doesn't get any item here from Lamo, then we know for sure.
Well, yeah, but this is outside the logic. This is a little bit of a sequence break.
Yeah. Then JSR might not feel so bad after this one. Like, oh, I need to do it after all.
Yeah. If I'm JSR, I do not want to go straight to Desert. Like, I'm not too worried about that. The Dark World is completely open to him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he's doing here.
Hera.
Went to Sanctuary. I thought I saw him save and quit to Sanctuary, but that is not what happened, so never mind. He's gonna go to Hera next.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Kyle finishes off Lamo.
So what do we got here? A map! Both items in
that trap section with boot locked.
Yeah.
Wow.
That could definitely come into play. Desert's a place where you can often find some value, but...
Now it's interesting, if they manage to find that bow, then they do have half area open from.
Yeah, but who knows where that bow is?
Yeah.
That's one of those items that can be early or it can be at the very end of the game.
Yeah, it looks like this was definitely required to do. Aghanim is required.
It's possible that stealing the key also could avoid Aghanim, but that's quite a bold move.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd say beat Lamos as
right.
What you
when it's a
wanted
crystal,
to.
You gotta take the crystals.
Yeah, take it.
Otherwise, you might make boots required when they weren't necessarily going to be required. So.
Yep. And I did see that happen in one of our races on the tourney. Someone
really?
Did that, and they ended up making boots. Later on, it caused them problems because they didn't technically need to have boots to finish that scene.
And Kyle is just mowing down these guys with his fire rod.
Yeah. This is kind of interesting to say because it's too early to say who's really in whatever emotional lead because there's so many items still out there.
Yeah, they're going to be really close. By the time JSR finishes Hera and Kyle finishes Aghanim, they'll have the same things done, I think almost exactly. So
Yeah, this is really tough to say if anyone's really truly leading or not. It's
yeah,
just, they have pretty much the same kind of items, so
I'm guessing that Kyle might be slightly ahead. But oh yeah, never mind. Not the same thing's done because Kyle has desert done.
yeah,
That's
the thing.
I get ahead of myself sometimes.
Yeah,
They're the same
Kyle
items
took the
anyway.
bold move of going there and just taking out Lambos with that fire rod. But half magic was really nice to have to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's too difficult. Yeah, so Kyle has a definite lead here. Having finished desert, no question. The order of routing things helped him significantly. It was really continuing into Eastern from Sahasrara that made the big difference.
Yep. Oh, but we're still. This is still anyone's risk at the moment. It's even though it's a slight lead. It just takes usually just one item where the other person doesn't get early.
Yeah.
It just changes everything. Especially like, for example, the bow. If someone gets it,
maybe the boots.
Oh yeah, the boots too. Those kind of things will definitely change how this race goes. And it'll be interesting to see if Kyle, what he decides to do. I'd say the play that you're saying of going to Village of Outcasts would be a big thing right now, and maybe stop by, take a look at Catfish before going across.
Yeah, I'd just go to Catfish since you've got to head in that direction anyway.
Exactly. And then head across and then see what we get there. Because he does have all the items he can check the northern part of Dark World right now, too.
Well, he can't check the boots spots.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, he can at least go to the Mire spot and then Bumper Dave, yeah?
True. It's just nice to really also have the boots so that you can clear the bonk rocks in the grave at the same time. Because it's a bit of a pain to check the spot north of the graveyard when you don't have either mitts or boots.
Would be trolly if we get mitts in there.
Okay, JSR is heading up to his warp now. He's not going to go to desert.
Alright. It's fine. Put that aside because it is. We know it's boots locked. And look, see, they're pretty much in the same position right now after this part in terms of coming out. But of course, Crystal Dungeon, Kyle has desert.
Right.
That one red rupee.
And we're just a hammer away from Swamp being completely open. That's pretty early.
Oh, is he gonna go? Oh, JSR is actually going to Catfish straight for the first time.
That's something. Even his file names were no Catfish.
I know. I was pretty surprised, but here we go. JSR going to Catfish.
Hopefully, it's not because he forgot that he could hook shot across.
No, I don't think so. He has his hook shot right now, so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's kind of funny how this ends up being the thing. He's already running away.
Oh, I would too. Guys, garbage.
Yeah,
why are you picking that up? Come on, guy.
Yeah, Kyle makes the right move.
It's not even frames, that's like literal seconds.
Yeah, this is synced up again pretty well. Oh, wrong way, Kyle. Alright, they are definitely thinking the same thing right now in terms of how they're gonna run. I would definitely think the mirror spot and bumper cave would be a check right now.
Yeah. Mirror spot's such a pain right now, but it's still...
Yeah.
JSR doesn't know the route very well, apparently, but he figured it out. Okay.
Yeah, now they're all caught up again in sync.
Wow. That is quite the sync there.
Yeah. The difference.
Oh, they're choosing to mirror on opposite sides. Kyle's side makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Because that's the way he's going to have to go to get back to the main path.
Yeah.
Both clearing up all the pots.
Wow, that was pretty funny. The sync is real.
Where is JSR going? Why are you jumping that way? Alright, whatever.
Yep, you gotta walk this way. Yeah, it's one of those things.
Alright.
Alright, bumper cave check quickly, I suppose. Makes sense.
I mean, these guys are both pretty good at this game, but to me, Kyle is a bit of a favorite because really he's one of the favorites in the tournament, in my opinion. He's been really good at this randomizer since he picked it up.
Oh.
I think they're both 3-0, but JSR did have... Did he end up with the highest Z score of all the qualifiers?
Yeah, I think so. It's either he got that or he got number 2. It's
yeah, it was really close. But he finished like number 5 in a
Mhm.
big race, and you only did 1, I think. So
Yeah.
there's a hammer.
Oh, there's that hammer. That's really nice to have.
Interesting choice by JSR to put off Skullwoods for now.
Mhm. Especially, yeah, just the walking distance. Maybe he's hoping to get boots or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's a pendant dungeon, and he could be skipping it just as a risk. And oh my goodness, is the Village of Outcasts paying off so far? A hammer and a mid in just 2 chests.
Yeah. Now, that's definitely worth value right there.
Yeah.
And that definitely points you to Thieves Town. You
Yeah.
got that hammer, you don't have to do things twice. It's
We
one
have
trip.
certainly confirmed that item is now required, since hammer and mitts were both right there.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't any stealing the key to get out of it in Desert.
Yeah. Well, we definitely had to do it. No choice.
Nothing for Kyle so far that I've seen in Skullwoods.
Yeah. And now he's just gonna bail out. He's gonna find his hammer right now.
That's interesting. I think at that point I might have preferred to just commit to the play and go all the way back to the back. But you know, he also could check the pedestal, and I'm thinking there's not a whole lot that could actually be on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Flute could be on the pedestal.
Yeah. That's definitely still a possibility. Because we do have the hammer. And we do have the mitts.
Pedestal seems pretty unlikely when you've got Turtle Rock and Swamp as pendants.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Kyle's also making the same play. Going into Thieves Town.
Yeah, there shouldn't be much holding them back. The only thing I'd even want before going in here would be the boots.
And it looks like Bo could be on the pedestal as well.
Oh? Yeah, sure could. Someday I'd like to see a bow pedestal. But my best pedestal so far was I see it a few nights ago where one of the first gloves was, or one of the gloves was on the pedestal, and the other was at the Fat Fairy.
Yeah. Let's see what else can we get around here. So far, we haven't found a lot of good things in Thieves Town, but they did find a lot of good things in the overworld today.
It's not the V26 we all know and love.
I know, I was expecting to see something in the dungeons more than I was seeing overworld, but yeah, I guess gloves and Eastern was okay.
I'm sure we'll get there.
Yeah.
We've still got Bo, we've still got the Cane of Samaria.
Yeah.
They do have access to all of Ice Palace now.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's Hammer and Flipper, yeah.
And of course all of Swamp, which is a pendant dungeon.
Well, it's a green pendant, so it makes it even more items.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know where I'd want to head at this point. I think I would just start doing the South Dark World route. You got to go to Hype Cave first. Right?
Oh yeah, we most definitely got to do all that, and they can also finish everything with the Smith and all that too. Hammer pegs, all that.
Yeah.
And they even have the magic bat, so they can do a whole lot.
Oh, and they can also go up to Dark Death Mountain if they choose to.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They've got.
They can finish it all up with Spike Cave too.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of different options out of this, and some of it can come down to routing based on logic, and some of it can just come down to luck, really.
Just trying to figure out what kind of seed will make them go do things for a lot longer. I think Cane would be an interesting item to take for a while, because it is going to be the one item they need to finish Mire. Of course, the pendant, we don't know what it, the medallion, we don't know what it is yet to open.
Kyle just ignores that fairy there. He's got Cape, and he doesn't have the Cane of Birna. Where was that at?
I'm trying to remember, it was just a one spot that JSR did to get that.
Oh, there's a second sword.
It
would have been kind of nice to have in Thieves Town, but not a huge deal. Is JSR gonna go do some digging? I would expect so.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the funny thing. In our old randomizers, that was just 15 digs, but in this one, it's 1 to 30.
I like the randomized digs. It's a good addition, I think. JSR doing a little walking. Is he spelling out Link? No,
I think he was spelling something.
He is not doing the frog right away.
Alright.
That's an interesting call.
Okay. I think Kyle might be finishing up Southern as well. I mean, he's right down here already. He's gonna get his Master Sword there. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty similar routing. Just grabbing the money for JSR. A somewhat interesting decision. He doesn't have a huge need for money at this point.
Alright, the Southern Shore visit. Let's see if it pays off with anything.
Oh man.
That is nice to have.
Sure is.
They have, don't have to worry when they get to Mire, as long as they have that medallion. Now, I don't know what can be so hype in Hype Cave now, but we're soon gonna see what JSR goes, so let's get some hype for Hype Cave!
I mean, bow, ice rod, flute. Not ice rod, that would be annoying.
Oh my god, Ice Rod.
Bow, flute, silver arrows, 3 bombs. Pretty hype.
Oh boy.
How many bombs and an arrow upgrade? That screams disappointment. Okay, so Kyle is gonna return the frog right away. Got a difference in routing here.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do these hammer pegs here. Maybe a magic bat too. Purple chest, everything in one go.
I think some people would be okay with the peg cave requiring boots.
Yeah. Oh, the play for Swamp Palace for JSR.
That's an interesting play. It could certainly have something. Man, I feel like ice is probably a better play. It's both the crystal and maybe a little more likely to have items. But the trouble with coming to the swamp this early, besides the fact that it's a pendant, is, you know, how are you going to clear it? How much of it are you going to check? Still a couple things you need.
Yeah, and also it's like...
Oh! He changed his mind. Man, if you drained swamp, I think you gotta go in there. He sees it's a green pendant now.
I think he started to realize that. He probably noticed... Oh.
Is he not? Is he gonna give it up? Oh, man, that's tough. You spent that time to open it up, and you're gonna go walk away. But now he is changing his mind. He's going to ice. Maybe, hey, maybe it's the right play.
I think maybe it's so. Could possibly be.
But then again, if you went that far, I think you gotta commit, even if it might not be the right play.
Well, I have to take care of that. Alright.
Oh, where's that hook shot? Hook shot of nice is so nice.
Alright. Especially those pen gators. You can wipe them out with the hook shot. Especially when you don't have that temper or any better sword of some sort. Especially 5 sword when you're in here. Oh my god. Yeah, very nice.
I mean, technically, you don't need any sword to enter this place.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle's going for this whole Southern Shore play. Also, probably making a trip to Bombo's talent when he's done.
Bombos is open now. They've got the Master Sword, so that makes this little route a bit more tempting, I'd say.
Alright, that was the one bomb trick on the Stalfos Knights. Alright, we were going to see a bomb jump.
I guess he doesn't technically have to bomb jump here, and maybe the bomb jump isn't faster, considering his equipment.
He's got it, though. Oh, there's Quake Medallion.
Oh, Quake was at Bombos?
Yep.
Huh.
As of right now, we still don't know what the medallions are required to enter Turtle Rock or Mire.
And, well, we could learn the medallion for Turtle Rock if someone decided to go up there, but it might be a while before we see Mire.
Yeah, no fruit yet, so...
Not a big fan of the play to go back for that chest when you're going to check these chests up here anyway.
Yeah, if you're in go moding and it's one item, I would agree to check it and then just leave if you get it.
I don't think we've seen any items for JSR here yet.
No, we have not, but that could change. Just one progressive item in here will be. Oh, there's Bombos.
Bombos! So each of them has a medallion that the other doesn't. They both have ether.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Bombos is kind of nice with half magic. Can make the cold stare fight a little bit and still have fire rod shots for more.
For sure. I would certainly do that myself.
So is Kyle making the play into ice too? Seems like it. Oh, if that's the case,
by JSR with ult boots there.
That's really nice. That means Kyle won't be looking for medallions or anything. He doesn't have to worry about which one he needs.
Got a shovel for the first item there. JSR is gonna. Whoop. He was going to bomb jump and check the last item, but instead he's gonna check the big chest. Hey, maybe this is the item and it'll save him time.
Oh yeah.
And it was.
It was.
Hey, way to fail that bomb jump. Saved you a ton of time.
Worked out.
Alright, JSR's in pretty good shape here on life and magic, so I don't expect him to have any problems with this fight.
I wonder where he's gonna go after. This is the real true question, because he has a lot open to him.
I think I might head up to Dark Death Mountain.
Oh yeah.
And I might go straight into Turtle Rock, actually, if it's if I don't get like the flute or the bow up there right before winning.
I would say that would be the right play at this moment. Sense.
Kyle takes down the Stalfos in one cycle. I've been having some trouble with timing that skull throw.
Maybe a little too fast. Sometimes it's a little too early. More often I see that than going too slow.
Yeah, I'll try waiting a little longer and see how that works for me. Looks like JSR is going up Death Mountain to me.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Alright. He's probably gonna try to figure out what he has to do after Hookshot Cave and everything.
So he is hoping for anything but Quake at Turtle Rock if that's gonna be needed.
Oh, squirrel blocked, and he's in the middle of these cabbages. Wow, he did dodge those guys quite well.
It'd be nice if you could powder the squirrels while they were frozen. You can powder them while they're alive to turn them into little blobs, but doesn't work while they're in their purple state there.
Well, looks like Kyle's not gonna have to worry about medallions anymore.
Fetch quest then, DM? Like do the shovel spot? Yeah, shovel might be important. We'll see.
Yeah, be interesting to see what that ends up becoming.
At this, well, no, JSR already checked the flute boy, so that's not something he can pair together anymore.
But he still has to do the Southern Shore things with the purple chest.
Yeah. I guess it still makes some sense to take the chest with you up there. JSR is checking the medallion. I don't know why he's doing this before. Oh, it's Bombos.
He's okay. That's nice. Alright, Hookshot Cave. Will it have something today for us?
I would have done it after Hookshot Cave so that you can just go right in if it's the play. I think Turtle Rock's a better play than Spike Cave. Well, let's see if he chooses
Oh.
Spike Cave or something instead.
Alright.
So, nothing of interest in Dark Death Mountain, it looks like?
Yeah, nothing was really found.
Where is JSR heading? Is he going to Turtle Rock? He looks like he is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather we were over here to avoid the squirrels, but not much difference otherwise.
To see what Kyle would do here. Do you think he's going to do the same thing?
I would expect him to. Especially since he's already done the fetch quest. Or, not all the fetch quests, but the smithy sequence. Now we're getting the double save and quit from Kyle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing JSR did. Both of them forgetting that they've already beaten Ganon. Alright. So, we're gonna see some double early pendant Turtle Rock here.
Yeah. Kyle's probably going to do the same thing, search the Hookshot Cave and all that too, maybe. And then make his way there.
It's hard to call it a bold play when they're probably both gonna choose the same thing.
Yeah, it seems like Turtle Rock in this version, though, seems to have at least one progression item of some sort.
Certainly wouldn't be surprising.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them were in here as well at this moment. I'm more thinking they'll find flute or bow or something.
Yep, flute or bow seem pretty likely.
Yeah.
How about boots?
Boots would be nice. I mean, that's definitely helps them progress even further. Oh, look, he found the red shield.
Yeah, boots opens up desert completely. So next progression could definitely be in those chests on the right side of desert. Man, that's 2 shields. One more shield before the laser bridge would make me happy.
Yeah, I know, but you know where that one was.
Oh, that's right.
You know where that shield was.
It was at the library.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
Huh. So maybe boots before the laser bridge, and then like the logic is saying you would go back for the shield. But I mean, they already have the cane and the cape, so they don't need the shield. But you never know how the playthrough is constructed.
I think what's happening is if they don't find what they need here, they might check Spike Cave afterwards, because this is like the last time they can probably have to do this.
Yeah.
They can just finish.
No, I'm not predicting what the runners would do. I'm just predicting like how the spoiler playthrough is constructed for this seed.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, I think. Yeah, probably want you to do Laser Ridge with some boots. It'll be nice.
Right,
Now,
so
what would be
Kyle,
really trolly is if you needed to kill Trinex later and have to have the Ice Rod come back.
that would certainly be a top level. Boots here and bow at pedestal.
Oh boy.
Ice rod in desert.
Well, certainly they didn't finish Skull Woods, so there's still one item, Skull Woods. Kyle found only one, I believe, when he made that trip.
Did he find one?
Yeah, he found a heart piece, I think.
Okay. But there's one in the back of Skullwoods.
Yeah. He didn't go to the statue push, and he didn't go to the backside either.
Right. Well, putting off the statue push may have saved him time, since now he's got the cane to do that section with.
Alright, Mimic Cave.
Just feels like a matter of time until we find something here. Oh, there's the flute.
there's one thing.
Yeah, he's got to keep going though.
I know. Yeah,
Gotta see this through.
Hey, we made one call, right? Said it's gonna probably flute for sure. Something. And maybe bow down.
So after this, I think JSR will probably activate his flute and then maybe do desert first.
Oh yeah.
Hard to
He'll
say.
definitely do that. Then he'll try to figure out if he needs that medallion or something else for Mire.
I kind of like doing Mire before desert in case you need the boots. If you don't have the boots already, that is. Because the boots could easily be in Mire. Flute is definitely required. Mire is a crystal, so...
So they both made the right play coming in here to get that, because it's definitely something they need to do. Alright, let's see how he handles this. Oh, he's just gonna take it. Alright, that was a good one.
Right. Nothing so far.
Yeah.
And more nothing. Alright, so Trinex has an item.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's kind of weighing on the mind, though. That's... I don't know. Having flute is going to be nice. No more of this, not a lot more of the save and quit stuff anymore once you have the flute.
Yeah, they got the flute, they got the Mire, they're in pretty good shape as far as save and quitting goes.
Yeah.
You have to think that JSR's first play here is going to be straight to Mire.
Oh yeah, it makes absolute sense right now. Is he still wants to know the intel, what's the medallion required and everything. And he knows he has got to finish Desert too. And with that done, he's pretty much caught up with Kyle at that point then.
If Quake is required for Mire, that could be
big
trouble.
Thing,
that could be big trouble for JSR.
Oh yeah, that's the thing though.
Kyle gets his flute, but he's gonna continue on just like JSR did and find his nothing.
Yeah. At this moment, yeah, bow is looking like the most likely item that could be on pedestal.
Yeah, boots could be there too.
Boots could be there too.
Kyle's looks like he's conserving some magic here.
Yep, absolutely. Probably wants to do some safety strats, getting through the laser bridge if he can. Alright, what's the medallion that we need again here?
Bombos!
Okay, so we don't need Quake.
No punishment for JSR.
He's probably gonna go in there. He's gonna finish it. But I don't know how he's gonna do it. Is he gonna do Desert first to do it, or is he gonna do
Man, something that is unappealing at this point is Vitreous with just Master Sword and no bow.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
But it might be the right play.
We might have to do it.
I think I would have done
run out here. Well, he knows he can't do anything. He knows Vidi. He knows Trinex has an item. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Kyle's doing the double mirror. And then he'll save and quit and activate his flute, I would expect. Oh, wait. Oh, he used his green potion before that. Interesting.
Yeah. Alright.
That's a questionable big key use. Really questionable, actually. can't believe that that would be intentional. Alright. So Kyle didn't look, or JSR didn't look at the torch, but he knows that there's a key on that torch, so...
Yeah. And with this, I think Kyle's just gonna flute over to Mire area and probably heading into it. That's probably what I'm gonna think.
Most likely seems...
Yeah.
The answer, he'll probably check the hut first, and maybe the checkerboard cave. JSR has not checked the checkerboard cave yet.
Oh, he's definitely gonna buy some potions, because if he's gonna do this Vidi battle with what he had, he's probably thinking, this is probably what I need to do.
Yeah. Being able to equip that cape for the entire Vitreous battle certainly makes it a little more bearable.
Mm-hmm. This race is pretty much pretty darn even right now.
JSR conserving some magic so we can have the more fire rod shots for the land molas. Oh, do we not have a sick kid yet before? Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
JSR did that sick kid really early, and yep. All right, that's where that gain was.
Yeah. They might be heading into the dungeon, not too far away from each other, so this is pretty neck and neck.
Not too bad of a land mola fight for JSR there. Just over a 1 cycle. Yeah, this is getting really close now. Not doing the desert earlier didn't put JSR behind by too much, since he had a much easier walk to it with the flute and Mire.
Yeah. And JSR's probably going to be heading into Mire first before Kyle, because he has to do checkboard.
Yeah. Oh man, I thought he was going to get stuck for a second there. Alright, we're going to get a checkerboard check by both of them. Ooh.
Wow, they're back in sync here.
Wow. We've come a long way, but we're finally back.
Come back. I knew these guys, they're pretty even when they race, so...
Wow.
Back in sync. They're also gonna go into Mire together, but they opting to do some different pathways. Yeah, one goes from the right, one comes from the left.
I think the right would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
JSR gets it open first.
Yeah.
Man. How close can you get? Alright. So are we thinking bow in here or boots? Anyone got a prediction?
I would say bow. This feels like...
I mean, it could have nothing, but...
It had nothing too, yeah. But they still can finish it. But that fight's gonna be, ugh.
The answer could still be in Swamp Palace or in the beginning of the beginning of Pod or the end of
Skullwoods, yeah.
Skullwoods, yeah. One of those places.
Yeah. But they do need this crystal, so...
Ice Rod. If Ice Rod is the real progression in here, that would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think they would go into Swamp Palace before they do that.
I
have a trip to T-Rock. I would think they do Skullwoods and then figure out what the pedestal is, and then they do, they would do Swamp if it's needed, then,
Yeah, for sure. You can't head right back just because you see the Ice Rod.
Yeah, I think they would do that instead. And of course, they'll finish this one because it's crystal.
Man. Even routing the same through the dungeon, everything here.
Yeah.
Kyle's Fire Snake likes him more.
Kyle, I think he might go right. Yeah, this makes sense of what I've seen from him.
I think they're both valid plays.
Yeah.
So JSR knows that the big key is at the bottom now, if he wants to do that, but He's not.
Mhm.
The small key can only be there if the big key is also on the left.
That means Kyle's gonna know that. Hopefully.
Well,
we'll see.
I mean, the JSR isn't playing like he knows that, because if you knew that, then the play to go down there the time to go down there would have been right away. So Kyle forgot his switch.
Didn't hurt him though. Just luckily the torch just stayed up.
Still
Ooh.
made it.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's heads south immediately.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to.
Yeah.
JSR, where are you going? You don't have the big key.
He's probably gonna get that little chest now.
Why would you walk this way to that chest? It doesn't seem optimal. I'd like use that little door on the side.
Mm-hmm. And now he might use it because he has 3.
Well, Kyle's route in this dungeon has put him a bit ahead now,
Yeah.
after being synced back up.
Yeah, but he still might check that last spot before Vidya. Who knows? Or he might go to Vidya and just gamble and just see, oh.
Yeah, no, I expect Kyle to go to the big chest, but JSR is going to go back to the big chest too. So
Yeah.
it's not saving JSR any time, having already taken that loop around to the big chest. Maybe he just didn't know that he didn't have the big key already.
Okay. Kyle's definitely just gonna go just full clear for sure now. Yeah, this is really, really darn close. That bow is definitely keeping him at bay. Definitely.
Just the compass.
That means Viddy has it.
Man. So if JSR wanted to take a chance and go straight to the boss, it would pay off for him, but does he
And
know
he
that?
is.
It looks like he is. Wow.
He's doing it.
Wow.
So
Nice.
they both might be heading to Viddy in different ways, but they might converge again right here.
JSR is going to get there just a little bit sooner, unless he
Mhm.
picks up this magic, but
Oh, here we go. They're back in sync.
Kyle might do the same thing. Nope, they're back in sync. All right. JSR is going a little more
my
magic
God,
and a
these
little
guys.
less health.
Back in sync, everybody.
Yeah. Wow.
And they even opened that way the same way, but Kyle a little bit messed up.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, that makes Kyle take back the lead.
I don't like switching to the hook shot just because you missed it once. I mean, it's only a cane shot. Why are you charging the sword? Alright, moving on. I guess he's charging the sword because of the little bugs that come out of there, but yeah, same thing happens to me sometimes too, now that I think about it. Oh, JStar's gonna powder this Anti Fairy.
Yeah.
Neither of them has a net. Oh, I can't believe that hit. I thought for sure it missed, but okay. Why does JSR have his cane out and not his cape? That is
I know. It's because it's gonna ram into those guys too, so it's better to use the cape. Yeah, Kyle using the wow. Oh, there you go, cape. There you go.
I would just leave that cape on. You don't have any fairies in battles, do they?
No, I don't think so. They have blue. I know Kyle bought blues.
Oh,
There you go.
pretty nice getting that big eye trapped against the wall by JSR here. That's
It
pretty
was not
quick.
Mire. No items of progression in Mire.
Wow.
That means we have a pendant dungeon that might have something, or pod, early part pod.
I would probably head to Swamp first.
Oh yeah.
Be curious to see where they go.
Got a flute for sure, and depending on where they flute, we'll see what's their decisions. Swap. Oh,
Kyle is gonna do the shovel. JSR is gonna go to Skullwoods. And we could also get a pedestal check here.
Oh yeah.
JSR has not even touched Skullwoods yet, so Kyle found one item, and then there's one more item somewhere in the back 2/3 of Skullwoods.
Oh, that was gonna help Kyle a lot, because we don't have silver arrows yet.
That's a big find right there. That is definitely worth the little hike over to the shovel spot.
Yep, absolutely, because what if JSR doesn't do it, and he gets a go? It's gonna be interesting to see what he does with Master Sword Strats all the way. Alright, this is definitely gonna be big, whether finds bow here or not for JSR or boots or something.
Yeah, I mean for both of them. That's kind of
this is it. I think this is gonna be a pretty big factor in this race right here.
Maybe they'll both find a progression item.
I know. Yeah, that'll be true. I mean,
I guess the only true progression is the bow.
Yeah, but
and the boots would just be a time waster in a sense, which is a funny way to think about boots, but that's essentially what they add up to. Because it's just going to say, why don't you go back to desert and check all these other spots that aren't going to have the bow?
That's true.
When the bow is all that we need for go mode right now.
Yeah. JSR's thinking about. He's thinking about something.
Come on, you gotta. You're here. You gotta go check these spots.
Let's see what this one chest is. Oh, bombs. All right. This is the place that Kyle skipped, so let's see if this comes out to haunt him.
That would be painful.
Oh, just keep. Ooh, so it is in the back end of Skullwoods?
Yep. Get your prayers for bow on pedestal out there if you're...
If it is, they're gonna have to look for that ice rod too.
True.
Which can be, I don't know, it's but they're running out of spots, definitely.
Ice rod can be in a lot of places.
Yeah. Here's the pet check.
He's going to do it right away.
Yeah, he is.
I think I would have done the...
pocket change. So we don't need to see... Well, I can't say we don't need to see Trinex because he has that one item.
Yeah.
We don't know if they find an ice rod, and you might have to kill Trinex for that bow. Oh. It's just as bad, though. If it ends up being Trinex having the bow, it's just as bad. I feel like it's just as bad as the Pedalstein anyway.
Yeah, it might be worse because you don't have that knowledge right away.
Yeah.
There's the bow!
There's the bow!
Wow! That is huge.
That last spot.
That might be game over right there, really.
Yeah.
Just pod and eastern left for JSR to finish, and that should be pretty darn quick. The biggest thing that Kyle's got going for him right now is that he's got the tempered sword, which JSR doesn't have, and JSR might not end up finding another sword.
Well, that's gonna definitely cost Kyle because depending if he gets the boots or something here to make up the time, we don't know. what would help. There's that big key.
I think boots would only cost Kyle time.
Oh yeah, if he actually looks for those spots, but
Because he'll probably go to desert first.
depending on what Kyle does next here is going to be. I think he might search the rest of the swamp, but because he has it open.
He's got that green pennant. He's kind of got to turn it in.
Yeah.
Vanilla boots.
Ooh, who knows? Go turn that big chest.
So we're looking at a Master Sword Silverless Ganon right now, but either of those could either easily be remedied in Ganon's tower.
That last sword upgrade could be in Ganon's tower, who knows?
I'm not a big fan of this clearing route by JSR. Oh, well, there, I eat my words. Just saying, I'd rather go back to the immediately.
Well, now he has the go mode to go. Okay, that's it for Kyle here. Now this is his big. If Kyle goes to Skullwoods here, it's still kind of okay because based on what he has, the tempered sword.
Yeah. The tempered sword is gonna definitely make a difference on in the tower and on Ganon.
Oh, he's going to pod. Okay. This is game over, I think. From my understanding, this is game over.
I don't really agree with that play to go to pod first, but he's doing this way because he's got the green pennant to turn in, so that makes some sense.
Yeah.
But
depends on what he does in turn. I think he's going into pod now.
Yeah. If he checks more than the front 3 chests in pod, then he's in some trouble.
That's what I mean. He should know that if Bo's not there, he shouldn't even be looking anymore. Vanilla boots!
Oh, vanilla boots! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, vanilla boots!
You gotta flute right to desert. That's what he's gonna do, I imagine. Oh, nope, he's gonna do the sanctuary area stuff first and then maybe right to desert.
Oh my god, what are those, folks? What are those? He's doing Bonk Rocks and Titan Smith.
Right.
The Kingston.
Yeah.
This is not gonna help him, though, unfortunately.
No. It looks good. Like, the end game is certainly going to be more fun to play for him with the tempered sword and the boots, but
yeah. I wonder, because since Kyle's already over here, I'm curious if he's going to go in Skullwoods or not. I don't know.
Oh, big key on GT Torch. That could be a thing, I guess.
Oh my god, if that's the case, that would be terrible for
I've had that happen recently too. Where the only thing that we needed at the end was boots, and that was only if Big Key was on GT Torch, and it was. And then they were buried in that chest at the very bottom of ice.
I think Kyle's gonna head right back into pod.
No, there's no way you go right back to pod. He's got to get the bow.
Oh no.
This is the logical play, going back to desert, but
yeah.
He needs that bow.
Yeah, and the more this is taking him, the more I can see JSR's building a lead here.
Right, for sure. I mean, he's got a full Crystal Dungeon lead now, and...
Yeah, Kyle not checking the full Skullwoods really pretty much cost him a lot, because he had all the tools necessary to finish skull was in the beginning with the fire rod, just to check.
It's true.
It's I would never do that in terms of if you had the stuff, just do it.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that makes me hesitate is how much I hate Mothula with weak equipment, but I think he had sufficient equipment to fight Mothula with.
Yeah, so. But also, he still could have just checked the chest. It's not like it was not something that he couldn't do.
What if he gets the ice rod here? Oh, absolutely nothing in desert.
No.
That just would have been a silly little thing to...
Now this is going to be bigger what he does now. I think I don't know. I think so would. If he should go, yeah. Because the point of it is, he's gonna pedestal check too, thinking if it's the bow or not now.
Right.
It's yeah. And if he does the right side, you know what I'm seeing by right side pod when he gets this bow, it should help him also.
Man, I would be putting off that right side, so I would have wasted time in pod, but at this point, some advantage like silvers would be nice.
Yeah, it's true. Absolutely. Look at JSR.
Yeah, it was a really nice Armos fight until the last one.
Yeah. Nope, the silvers weren't in Desert Palace.
Yeah, silvers in Desert sure would have been nice for Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle's right about to get his good news, bad news here.
Yeah.
I like that he's going in before checking the pedestal.
Yeah, I wouldn't definitely not kill this guy. I would go in just to see the chest. There you go, Kyle makes the right play. Don't kill the guy.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Unless you're counting, and you know that's all that's left is a small key along with an item, because Mothula can't have the small key. But man, JSR is heading to Ganon's tower.
And we know what that chess game is now about finding how many chests it requires to find that big key in Ganon's tower. Will it be the torch? Who knows?
Oh, that would certainly be a game changer. That would almost hand it to Kyle. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if JSR would have any hope of winning then.
Yeah, it would be really tough. It will be big. We'll see. We shall see if that's the case. I wonder if JSR is going to change anything about how he routes it based on just wanting to know that, but who knows?
You know, the last time I was in this situation, I did. I went down the left one first, and then saw the key on the torch, so... Yeah.
Okay, also the routing of how Kyle does this will affect how long of the lead that JSR is going to have, depending on what is here. Kyle goes all the way right here from this having a key, then he's definitely in a better shape than, I don't know, let's go straight up.
Yeah, there's a variety of ways you could go where you end up on the right side early. Yeah. But, I mean, I personally would be putting it off in go mode pod, but, well, he bombs it open. Does that mean he's heading back? Yeah. He's probably gonna head back. Is he gonna full clear?
He might be falling in here and then doing the, you know...
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do the full clear route. So no big or small key on the left side of... Or the right side, I mean.
Oh, let's see what this is. This is the moment of truth. Okay, he survives, but guess what that was?
Arrows! Oh my god!
Silver arrows! That he won't be able to take, but I know someone else who can!
Oh my goodness, that is too good.
Oh, that's just rich.
And we lost Kyle's feed.
Oh man. That's just rich. So in the end, we at least know who's gonna have the quicker Ganon fight. But right now, the leads, it's 2 dungeon leads for JSR.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to overcome. Let's take a look to see if we have anything in here going on here for this. Oh yeah, we did. I was just checking to see if we can see his feed in his regular screen. Yeah, he's definitely out. Well, meanwhile, JSR is having a fun trip and going to the random room. So, who's ever guessed pretty high, your chess game guesses are still going. I think right now we're about, I guess, 9 going in here, because he checked 2 chests on the right. Yeah, should be 9, so this will be 10. 11, 12, 13, so it's not the random room.
It's an interesting order he checked those chests there.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kyle's about to finish off Pod here. He still needs Eastern Palace to do, though, after this, but he should be just going straight there because he's cleared everything else he can do in there. Oh, he went to the bad boy room.
I haven't taken the time to learn that bonk, and I just go there without hesitation, because I see people miss that bonk, and it doesn't cost that much time to do it.
Oh, so unfortunately, JSR doesn't have the boots, so he can't do it.
He's not gonna bomb jump. He's gonna
he's gonna do that.
In the entrance shuffle tournament, this is a common sight. People here without boots, and they would typically bomb jump across that gap. It's really not very difficult. But I'm also not 100% confident in it.
Yeah.
I would say that hookshot strat is the intended method, almost. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, you gotta use all these arrows here, so it makes sense. Dude, let's see what is this a vanilla big key. Oh, the mushroom.
Sure.
It's a right side big key.
I can't wait for a key sanity where the big key is at the witch. If Kyle decides to do what's commonly called a Dark Magician route, and the route that Dark Magician took from me, but anyway, that would be a huge boon to him for sure.
Absolutely. At this moment, that could be. If he feels he's behind, he might do something. Who knows?
And something else that's a big factor here is if we see the
Master Sword,
the fourth sword upgrade.
Oh yeah. Well, as of right now, we didn't see the sword, so
yeah, I would be checking every chest that's upstairs though if I'm JSR.
Yeah, but to think of it, there's probably definitely a sword upgrade here because we saw everything else mostly. There's probably a sword upgrade somewhere here. There's that chest.
He's leaving that chest. No, he's gonna go back for it.
No, he should go back for it.
Alright, he's got it.
As there's a sword upgrade upstairs, though. We can almost guarantee, unless Trinex has it.
There's a...
Or the Master... No, Master cannot. No. It's only Trinex I can think that can possibly have it now.
Did we really clear everything?
I think we did.
We didn't see the back of Pod.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. They didn't go that far into Pod. Or the mushroom, yeah.
Yeah, that would be something. Shovel for one sword upgrade, mushroom for another one.
Uh-huh.
I'd say Kyle's Armos fight was just a little bit better than JSR's, maybe, but both pretty solid.
We'll see what happens to Kyle here, but we know he's going to pick up those silver arrows when he sees them, though. Yeah, Kyle's pretty far behind right now. I mean, if he does a gamble, it's going to close it up a little bit, but...
Yeah.
And the Ganon fight will close up, too, if JSR doesn't get to find a sword upgrade. Absolutely, it's going to be a little bit longer for him to do.
There's a huge difference between tempered and silvers and Master Sword silverless.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I can see a significant time save for Kyle is that.
Not just time, but in difficulty too. So there's much more chance for JSR to maybe take a fall on Ganon with just Master Sword silverless. So, I mean, I think he knows what he's doing, but it's still not the easiest in the world.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely not easy to do, but we'll see. And this part too.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to conserve his magic. That's why he's doing this.
I'd still use that fire out a little bit. I think. This is a little bit slow. There's other ways to conserve magic from here.
Yeah, but I think he's thinking of the Ganon fight. That's why he's trying to.
Well, he doesn't need to do that. There's magic refills between here and there.
I don't know. I would definitely have done Fire Rod strats too at this moment, and then some spin attacks with the Master Sword to get in position.
Those were some nice arrow shots there, though. 3 in a row. Oh, Kyle's going right side first. Oh, that's not going to help him.
Not gonna get a key.
It seems pretty unlikely he's going to be doing any sort of modified route. He's probably just going to go straight down the left like JSR did. It's going to be a little faster for him than it was for JSR because he's got the tempered and he'll have the silvers. And JSR takes a fall that Kyle probably wouldn't take because of not having those boots.
Yeah. See if Kyle does something here because we'll see. I think he might stick to left though.
Yeah.
But with having all these keys, it's a possibility he might think, I don't know, I might be behind here. And there's 4 keys, so if I'm feeling behind, I would take the ammo like that at this point. Well, I think that pretty much helps out JSR a bit because of this doing the long way of checking everything. It'll probably give him enough time to even buy potions and anything before the Ganon fight if he needed to. Yeah, because he only has 2 bottles, so.
I'm wondering if anyone took note of the difference in time as they entered Ganon's tower. So, was that no sword upgrade upstairs? Oh, we still got the Moldorm chest.
Moldorm, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, or it's gonna be the back of Cytopod like you were thinking, or the mushroom or something.
I think Trinix is a pretty quality spot for that sword upgrade too.
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle's just good. Oh, Master Sword Ganon!
Yeah. You got a B to release if you want to cause some extra lag on Ganon, though.
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough battle, though. I mean, Master Sword Ganon's not really an easy task, but with all those hearts he has and those potions, he should be able to execute.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many potions he's got. I know he's got at least one blue.
Yeah, I saw the blue, so let's see. I think Kyle's right about 5 minutes behind at the moment, the way that it looks. But he can close the gap in terms of the Ganon battle. Alright, this comes down to this last battle here. Kyle still has to go right side.
Yeah, sword could be at the big chest or at the tile room.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see those things.
Nope. Yeah, this fight's gonna take long. Master Sword Ganon takes a little while. Yeah.
It seems pretty likely that... well, I don't know if Kyle will be on the Ganon fight by the time JSR finishes, but he might be on, like, Ganon 2.
Yeah. I'm thinking he might be a Ganon 2.
There you go. Got the top spawn.
That helps out.
And the bottom spawn, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really quality cooperation by Ganon right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be almost done with phase 2.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's probably going to be done before Kyle even reaches Ganon.
Yeah, with those back-to-back favorable spawns, making the most of them.
Yeah. He's just got to make sure he makes use of lamp or whatever when he does the torch. And make sure he gets torch glitch. He has to absolutely
torch glitch helps so much.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he gets torch glitch. He gets that, it makes things so much easier for the remainder of the way.
You can still do triples without torch glitch, but it's certainly annoying.
Mm-hmm.
JSR, put that sword away! No! No, what are you doing? No,
Ooh.
he's not torch glitching.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This has just become interesting. This has just become very interesting. I mean, even with he'd still be okay. I think he's still fine. Just gonna light it with the lamp.
Oh, and we're looking at menu percent here. This is
yeah, he's gonna have to. He's fine if he does this. What he's doing right now, he gets like 1 hits each way. He should be okay. This makes the fight even slower though, but he has to manage the magic.
Look at that! It's like 1 hit per cycle.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. I think he's fine though. As long as he doesn't fall, he's okay.
I don't know how he missed that one. Just mistimed it a little, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's got to be. Oh,
he fell! Oh,
man, got to restart. But does he have?
And he lost his potion. He just lost his potion.
Does he have anything? He might have
a B. He has a B. I saw a B.
He's got 3 bottles though. What's the 3rd bottle?
We'll see right now.
Is he going
to buy them?
He's gonna go buy more potions.
Yeah, because this is a rough battle. Holy smokes! This has opened the door for Kyle a little bit.
Yeah, but you got to think that this time he's gonna be much more focusing on getting the torch glitch.
Yeah, but this has opened the door for Kyle.
Oh no, he's got 1 blue left.
Yeah, 1 blue. Oh.
Yeah, but now he's gonna have 3. Just use.
I think it makes sense to do. Like I would absolutely buy 3 because at this point in time, I'm thinking, oh my god.
Yeah.
If I have to run out of magic, and I miss Torch Glitch, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Is he going to get that friendly of a pattern from Ganon again? In those,
I don't know.
in
It's
phase
just
2?
it's different, right, for each time.
I think so, yeah.
Oh man, this is going to be very close. And Kyle might be able to sneak one by him.
Kyle might actually be in the lead here now. I mean, it looks, in theory, like JSR is ahead, but given the expected times of their Ganon fights, I think Kyle might be in the lead.
Yeah, it depends on what happens here and the Agatu. Okay, he got past Moldorm, so...
Yep. And Moldorm Falls, always nice.
Don't open it, Kyle. Good job.
He didn't do it.
I wouldn't, because I'm starting to think he feels he's behind. Because normally...
I'd still do it just for a chance at Gold Sword.
No, not Silver's and Tempered. Gold Sword's nice to have, but I think you should be able to handle it.
No, I can handle it. Just saves a little time.
True.
I can't. Well,
can't do the
if you're good enough, then you can, one cycle each of the.
But he still got cape, so I mean, come on. This Agatu, he should just stay in the game. Just use your head. There you go. Get 2. Oh yeah, see this now the
JSR.
Yeah, definitely do that, please, JSR.
Kyle is just gonna catch up so quickly on Ganon here.
Yeah, he's gotta understand. He's gotta hold his poise, not lose his cool behind it. Because
sorry,
Kyle's just gotta not lose his cool. That's how I feel. If he wants to take this one, that's all he has to do.
I've been a part of comebacks like this in tournament races before, on both ends. There we go. JSR makes sure he gets the Torch Glitch this time. He's still got to hit Ganon. How many times? 24?
24.
That is a lot of times.
And he has to make sure he has to make efficient use of the torch for all the 24 times.
Oh, he missed that one.
Oh boy.
He doesn't seem comfortable with the timing on these torch lights either. He's not.
Yeah, this will be a difference right here. I think Kyle's gonna catch him.
Yep. It's too bad.
Yeah. Fortunate those boots actually ended up helping him.
They sure did. That was like almost best case scenario for Kyle.
Yeah. Yep, and look at this. Kyle only has to do 3 strikes here. Just don't get greedy. Alright.
Oh,
one more for Kyle.
It's good thing Kyle didn't get hit by that bat. Those things are scary, man.
And Kyle's gonna take it with the comeback.
Wow.
I know he's gonna feel how he's gonna feel. He sees this, he's gonna be like, I can't believe I did it. And as soon as Kyle walks through the door, we'll give you his official SRL time.
Kyle finishes official SRL time 1:54:15.
Yep.
I've got a little
amazing
visitor.
race, though. And Kyle doesn't have a mic just yet, so I don't think he'll be joining us for an interview.
Oh, he doesn't?
No.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad, but we definitely want to... He might pop up in chat, though, so make sure you give Kyle all your questions and give him a follow. I mean, these both runners did... It was a fantastic race all the way around. And JSR just finishes, so give him some GGs. That was definitely a crazy MS Ganon fight.
Is Mama come?
Oh my god. We might be able to see JSR if he wants to come in. Alright, we're just trying to see what's going on here. See if we can get somebody. But what a fantastic ending to a race that just was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. I might have to let you handle most of the interview here. I've got some stuff going on around me.
Oh, no problem. Absolutely. I'll see if we can get him in here. Hey, JSR, thanks so much for finishing the race. That was definitely a nail-biter down to the end.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Hopefully it was good.
Oh, it was fantastic. We saw, if you go and rewatch this race, you'll be so surprised of your route divergences, but then you end up in the same spots over and over again somewhere else. And you were totally in sync when you end up seeing each other again. So it's like, it was kind of crazy to see.
I can't wait to watch it back. I mean, it must have been a pretty good finish. I know I will never, ever again get greedy going for an extra hit on a Master Sword Ganon. I don't even know what I was thinking. And then as soon as I missed Torch Glitch, I knew I was going to have to fall. I knew it was over.
Yeah.
I don't think you had to fall. Like, you might have been able to handle it with the resources you had. But it certainly made it easier on you in some ways. Just I don't know. Staying in the fight might have still won it for you. It would have been awfully close.
I wanted to stay up. Actually, I didn't mean to fall, but I was just. But once I missed the torch glitch, and I was trying to figure out how to get 2 hits in per cycle, but I kept only getting 1, so I started not really panicking. I've never practiced that before.
Right.
That was just way more than I was ready for, and yeah, I mean, once I got no torch glitch, I knew it was over.
Yeah. My strategy for missing the torch glitch for Master Sword Ganon is to not miss it.
Exactly. Oh man, that's a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. You learn in every race, I suppose.
Yeah. So what happened in this race here was Kyle dipped into Skullwoods early, right? And he got that piece of heart that was the first item, but he didn't go to the back, even though he had the fire rod with him. He didn't go to the back and get that bow right away. He just, did the same stuff that you did, basically. You guys were following a lot of the same decisions. Like, you went to ice together. You almost went to swamp early. That might have made the difference in the race if you just continued through swamp in a sense, because the boots were vanilla. The green pendant from swamp got Kyle the boots at Sahasrara, and he decided to go to swamp after Mire turned up dry, because there was only 1 item left in Skullwoods. So he's like, 7 items from swamp or 1 item from Skullwoods, I guess.
I almost did.
I
actually didn't mean to go into swamp when I did. I mismarked my tracker. I marked it as a crystal. So when I walked in and heard the pendant music, I was like, oh no.
Oh, we all were kind of aware of what was happening there. That the music changed your mind, but
but I thought about it. I mean, because it is 6 items in a green pendant. I was tempted.
Yeah.
But do you know what that green pendant ended up becoming, JSR?
Jake Hopper just said it was.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
So I guess he's just testing your listening skills. There's a quiz.
Where was the sword upgrade? Just out of curiosity.
Swamp.
No, the other sword upgrade was with the shovel.
Oh yeah, the shovel.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that would have been a decision that would have saved you a ton of time too. But
the shovel was from. Was it from Ice Palace or was it? Where is it?
Shovel was in ice. That sounds right.
It was the ice, right? Yeah.
Man,
and I almost went to check that before I went to Skullwoods. I was toying with the idea, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I did that. I suppose it was just a gut feeling. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, that's how Rando goes. You can't be too mad about that. I mean, I had a chance to win, and considering the seed, I mean, that's more than I can ask. I mean, Kyle's a really fine opponent, and GG to him. I don't know if he's going to be in here, but if not, GG Kyle. Thank you very much for a great race, man. I can't wait to watch it back.
Yeah, I think Kyle doesn't have a working mic right now, but it was a fantastic race and really back and forth. Man, that fight you just had to be really solid there, and didn't quite make it, but still within a minute at the end, 50 seconds difference. Yeah.
Against opponents of this caliber, you can't make mistakes. You just can't, and unfortunately, I mean, my Master Sword Ganon, that's only the second time I've ever had to actually do that in a seed. So, I mean, even though I've done it in practice a few times, it's pretty rare in my experience. I usually find at least a sword upgrade, so... Yeah,
or maybe silvers. The Master Sword silvers is sometimes.
For heroes, I just laughed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We did too, but we knew that Kyle was able to get them because he had the boots, and we're like,
That was like the ideal placement for this to be a close race in the end, really. Man. Well, the other sword, there aren't many spots left for it.
Yeah, we were trying to guess where the last sword would be.
Anyone ever check the Fat Fairy Cave?
Kyle did.
Okay. Why don't you talk about your decision at the beginning to go to Aghanim?
It's funny. I just had this gut feeling. Whenever I get hookshot, lamp, and like either Master Sword or Cape, I kind of just being Aga. And actually, last night I had one where I had the same setup, and the very last chest in Eastern ended up being the hammer. And I did Aga really early.
Yeah.
So I was toying with the idea in this race. I got the same setup, and I was thinking, no way, dude. There's no way it control me that hard twice. I went to Eastern and found the book and the Power Glove. My first initial reaction was like, oh no, dude, I did it again. But it turned out Aghanim must have been required. Is that correct?
Yeah, because the mitts and the hammer were both in Village of Outcasts.
So I kind of had a little bit of a sigh of relief there. Like, I don't know how much of an advantage doing Aga early gave me, if any, but that was a huge sigh of relief.
I don't think it benefited you a ton because you didn't have the Moon Pearl. If you would have continued on to Eastern, got those gloves, and then grabbed the Moon Pearl out of the back of Escape before doing Aghanim, then that might have given you an advantage. Because Kyle did everything basically in the light world before going to the dark world, which included the desert and the land molas. There's nothing there, but when you did it by fluting to Mire and using the Mire, which saved you some time, and you were a crystal behind for quite a while because of desert, but you caught up that crystal really quickly when you finally did do desert, and you guys were pretty much synced up when you went into Mire. So it was a great race to watch, and man, you both made a lot of slightly different decisions, and you could kind of see the reasoning behind a lot of those decisions, and just the very small differences in execution here and there. Sometimes favoring you and sometimes favoring him. So it was it's pretty great. But so this puts Kyle into the groups round already, the group stage. JSR is still in pretty good shape at 3-1, and I'm sure you can just pull out one of the next 3 races and get into that group stage too, right?
Yeah. That's my hopes. I mean, that was my goal when I entered the tournament, was just to get to that final, that next stage after the group play, and to even be in this spot now is kind of a surprise to me, and I'm just grateful to be here. Like, it's been so much fun being part of this tournament, and just helped me out a lot with the vanilla game too, because I mean, I'm not a great vanilla runner, but I love running this game, and playing Rando has made me tremendously better at this game, and it's been so much more fun than grinding out attempts. And yet, I don't know, man, this is just a really fun game to run for Rando, and I'm just glad to be part of this. It's awesome.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you some more.
And thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh. it was a pleasure for us to commentate, and I thank everyone for watching. And of course, our tracker tonight was Zyrak. Make sure to thank him and give him a follow as well. And our restreamer, of course, Fiesel as usual.
Yeah. It looks like there's a good number of races tomorrow. The next race in this tournament will be Drunken Draconian and Zatox at 10 a.m. Not sure which channel that's going to be on, but yeah, that's 9 hours from now.
Oh, yeah.
On this channel, is there anything else on the speed gaming calendar tonight? It doesn't look like it.
Nope. Looks like we are the last venue for today.
All right. So you're free to go off and do your own thing, I guess. You don't have to watch other people race each other. I don't know.
Oh, Fiesel just said 10 a.m. for the next thing on SG.
Yeah. What did I say? Did I say 9? Maybe I converted it to my time automatically.
Yeah.
But yeah, 10 a.m.
All right. I'll let my co-commentator Jake Cooper have the last say in the matter.
No, but it was a pleasure commentating with you, and look forward to do it again. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice night.